Did you know that you can artificially decrease the price of future pickaxes to make it a bit easier to buy them? Or how you can enable auto mine in the game without any auto clicker? Or perhaps a niche little trick that nobody else tells you, which can help you make the forging mini game 10 times easier. Here's a few of the best tips and tricks I've curated into this one video. Please do keep in mind that this video is intended for beginners, but if you have been playing for hours or even tens of hours, you may still find some things you didn't know in this. So here's our first tip. We can actually go ahead and artificially decrease the prices of each pickaxe. So let's say, right, for example, I want to buy this uranium pickaxe, alright, uranium pickaxe, and I have 25k and I need 37k to buy it. Normally, in order to buy this, well, obviously I need 37.5 thousand money to actually purchase this. But what if I told you that you can do it with less? Probably with around 30k. And here's how, okay? I'm going to go into my inventory, right? I'm going to sort by equipment. And as you can see, I have the cobalt weapon, okay? Now, if we can do a little bit of basic mathematics here, 37,500 minus the 7,500 you get from selling the cobalt pickaxe, costs roughly around 30,000. Now, just if you pretend that I have 30,000 in here, that means that I can buy the uranium pickaxe for, well, obviously a lot cheaper, right? But the thing is that you can't actually go ahead and sell your cobalt pickaxe, because the reason is that you must have the uranium pickaxe before you can sell your cobalt pickaxe. At least that's what you think. Because what it actually means is you just need to have one pickaxe in your inventory to actually go ahead and do this trick. So what I'm going to do, right, if I were to do this, is I'm going to go ahead and set up a portal and go to the very beginning, okay, the first town. And there's a very specific reason as to why I'm doing this. Now that I've just arrived into the town, I'm going to head over to the pickaxe merchant, alright, which will be on the right hand here. You guys probably already know this. And you can go ahead and purchase the cheapest pickaxe, a bronze pickaxe. Now the bronze pickaxe will sell for about like $75 to $100, so you only lose 50 bucks. And if I go ahead and buy the bronze pickaxe, that means that I can then go ahead and sell my cobalt pickaxe to this guy over here and to get my 7,500. And now with my combined amount of money, I can then go ahead and buy whatever pickaxe I want, which allows me to upgrade my pickaxe without even having the initial amount. It's kind of like a down payment or like borrowing money for it. And in this clip, I actually went ahead and bought the cobalt pickaxe using this method. As you can see, I have a mere 15 bucks in my bank account. Now for this next method, we're actually going to go head over to this little hut over here where we're going to mine Fishilium? Fishilium? I don't even know how to say it, this little legendary ore. So to get over there, we're going to start off at the starting area, which is the first world in the portal. And then we're going to follow as I'm doing right here. We're going to turn left of the cave, okay? We're going to head up this path on the way to the wizard tower over there. But then at the first house over here, we're going to head in here. And over here will be the secret entrance that you saw me do in the video. Now what we are now going to do is mine at these lucky blocks at the very bottom of this tavern looking area. You will also get, I think, an achievement for it. And these things have 10,000 HP. So get ready to be hammering. It took me about 6 or 7 minutes to actually go ahead and hammer it all down. And we want ourselves 3 pieces total. And by the way, when you mine it, it looks something like this. So after we've gathered all of our pieces, we're then going to climb up the truss like so and head all the way out. Okay, we gotta go to the forging area and throw in 3 pieces and go ahead and forge ourselves a Fishilium dagger. Now I'm just gonna skip through my forging process like so. And then you should arrive with a dagger that has an attack of 0. Okay, this is like the worst weapon in the game, but we're going to do a very specific little, I guess, bug or glitch to it. Because since this weapon is so weak, we can actually just go ahead and head over to the enhancing guy over here. And then talk to him. Then he's going to go ahead and enhance our objects, okay? We're going to go ahead and select our dagger, click enhance. And as you can see, it only costs 10 bucks. It is so much cheaper to enhance this compared to other things. And you're probably wondering, why in the world would we want to enhance our Gladius dagger? Well, it's precisely for one reason. If we leave this tab and head over to our menu over here, then head over to achievements. Where am I clicking? You gotta click achievements. Okay, there we go. Scroll down. As you can see, the upgrade master, you can actually go ahead and increase your critical chance. So that's definitely one major thing that people are forgetting to do. Have you wanted to mine in the mines, but then you realize that I need to go ahead and keep on clicking my left mouse key button, or keep on holding my left mouse button, and it's super annoying? Well, you can actually go ahead and fix that, okay? If I go ahead and head up to any ore here. There we go, I've just arrived at the ore, and let's go ahead and mine some basalt rock, okay? Now, if I hold my left mouse button, and then press escape, then I let go of my left mouse button, and I press escape again, right now, I'm literally not even touching my keyboard. I'm clapping my hands right now, and look, I'm still mining. That's because I can now auto mine. I can do anything else. I can like walk around, I can even put the screen in the background, and it'll still be mining over and over. And here's a pro tip. Once you have a pickaxe that's able to mine basalt veins, I'm pretty sure, you want to head over to this danger section, okay? It's at the very right side. Then I'm just going to head all the way up here. And there should be a little area where you can actually go ahead and mine infinitely, and it's super good for AFK. As you can see, I think this guy wants to AFK here, but basically you just like stand over here. There's going to be 2 basalt veins that spawn right here. I can go ahead and start it up. I hold my left mouse button, press tab again, and now whenever anything spawns here, I can just mine it instantly. Or I can just do it at any kind of, vein here, and hopefully it'll just mine that for me as well. And here's a tip that nobody else will tell you in any of their videos. It's that if you notice, for the entirety of this video, I've been using a different cursor. As you can see, my cursor is a bit pink and bluish, and it's very easy to notice. Instead of the stereotypical, very small, like casual cursor, this one is actually unique. And there's actually a reason for it, because I think a cursor that you can actually see like this is much easier to go ahead and click with the minigame. Because think about it, if you theoretically lost track of your cursor, you'd just be completely done for. And here's how you can do the same. You want to head over to the Roblox player and click open file location. And afterwards you want to right click the Roblox player and then click on open file location again. Then head over to content and then make your way all the way down to textures. Then under the cursors file, you'll then be able to go to keyboard mouse. And in here, you want to simply change these 2 PNGs to whatever image you want. It could be a funny cat, it could be a custom cursor, but for me, I have it like this, and I think it looks super clean. This one's more oriented to the beginners or the people that haven't done the specific monkeys quest. So if you head over to the second island here, and if you haven't unlocked it, well, you're going to unlock it very soon. You want to swim all the way over to this small little island, and behind this rock, you will see a person named Monkey. Now you want to go ahead and talk to Monkey, and if you have yourself 30 bananite, which is found only at Island 1, you can then go ahead and hand it in. It can also be found at rocks and boulders, but go ahead and talk to Monkey, and Monkey is hungry, so you go ahead and feed Monkey, and look at all that XP that I just got, and I instantly just got $10K. This is super good for early game, and it only costs 30 bananite. And for my last and final tip, make sure to look out for veins of 2 or 3, because these can help you speed up your mining process so much faster. For example, in this clip, I found 3 ores at the same time, which sped up my mining speed by triple.